What's up, guys? This is Sim with Vengeance, and I am back here with another Madden NFL 16 Miami Dolphins franchise. And today, the 2-0 Miami Dolphins are at home on Monday Night Football, taking on the Denver Broncos, or actually Sunday Night Football against the Denver Broncos. But anyway, it's a primetime game, and if you guys are ready for this primetime game, make sure you guys drop the like button and subscribe if you're new. There's going to be plenty more Miami Dolphins franchise along the way. But you see right there on the injury report, Michael Schofield out, but it's not like he's going to be mattering. But the Marius Thomas, a broken femur, out for the year. That's going to really hurt the Broncos later on in the year. And not to mention that Peyton Manning is no longer, he's not, in the league anymore at this point. So today's starting quarterback for the Denver Broncos will be Kellen Moore, the quarterback from Boise State. Guys, remember him in Boise State Bronco. Now he's playing for the Denver Broncos. So kind of close. But anyway, this should be an interesting game. The Denver Broncos almost ran the table last year. They started out 15-0 and almost went to the AFC Championship. They lost in the divisional round against the Baltimore Ravens. And that's where we ended up meeting our demise last year in the playoffs as well, in the AFC Championship game. But the AFC playoffs could be pretty interesting this year. I know it's early on in the year, but we've looked really good so far. We're still 2-0, and we look to go 3-0. I know the Broncos seem like an easy opponent now because, obviously, without Peyton Manning, Kellen Moore, we don't know how he's going to play. I wouldn't expect much from Kellen Moore. If they want to get anything going, they might want to use their run game. But they do also have Lamar Miller. He's in Denver now, where we have Vincent Harvey, and he's been doing really well so far for us. He's more of a downhill runner, and we've gotten him to be very productive for the first two games. And now we're still looking to improve our defense. Yeah, it's improved a little bit from last year. We have Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, and we still have all of our defensive pieces from last year, except for maybe a couple. But overall, I think our defense has improved. We'll see how it goes up to our first real test, probably against New England later on this year, or against maybe, Baltimore or Pittsburgh or any of those other teams. But we'll see how that goes. We're going to try and improve from week to week. It doesn't matter the opponent. We're still going to try and do our best to win each and every game and possibly win the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate goal in this franchise, is to win the Super Bowl and bring home the Lombardi Trophy. But let's get ready for this Sunday night game against the Denver Broncos here at Sun Life Stadium. Broncos Dolphins coming your way soon. We'll see you there.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's Landry's Dolphins going up against Sanders' Broncos. Now we'll go down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 3 matchup.
We're here in prime time, just about set for a Sunday night matchup on EA Sports. Hello friends, Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. Just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the light.
I think you said it right. Center stage, players love it. Anytime you turn on the lights, they know it's special, and it brings out the emotion out of these players. And also, let's don't forget, the fans, they've been here all afternoon getting ready, so we're going to have a loud crowd also.
Robbie Gould getting his team set as we're about to get underway here. Now as we go to the field, it's Devin Hester back deep for the kickoff.
And we are underway here at Sun Life Stadium as Devin Hester is going to take this from the 2.5, and he's going to take this out past the 20 to the 25 and down past the 30. That's a good start to be on the kickoff. Nice kickoff return from Hester. He's been doing really well on kickoff returns this year. He almost took one to the house last week, and against the Jets, he almost took one back, but he was stopped 8 yards short. So here comes Ryan Tannehill, our franchise quarterback. He's done really well so far this year. He had 4 touchdown passes last game, and we expect nothing but greatness from him today as the Dolphins look to go 3-0. So here's a second down and 1 play handoff. Vincent Harvey scoots past the first down marker and gets it. He's been really productive this year. So far, 2 carries, 12 yards. and we expect him to get 1,000 yards, maybe win Rookie of the Year, and possibly, maybe even, I wouldn't say curious, but he'll be a big piece of this Super Bowl team. We like him so far. So again, we're going to feed the monster Vincent Harvey, gets past that marker once again, and gets another first down. So the Dolphins looking really solid in this first drive. 3rd down and 3. Tannehill stepping back, looking underneath to Devontae Parker. He's been pretty good. His production has been up since last year, and he gets a first down for the Dolphins. I like Devontae Parker in that 3rd string slot. He's been really stepping up his game, and he's kind of molded himself into a top player in this offense. You know, last year was Jarvis Landry. He's still a big part of this offense as well, but I feel like with this offense that I'm running, the 3rd string wide receiver is usually the one who gets picked on, and usually is my favorite target because, you know, over the middle seems to be pretty wide open in these football games these days. So I like the over the middle plays, Devontae Parker, and sometimes underneath routes too. You know, I like those underneath routes as Devontae Parker scoots that one in the end zone for the touchdown. It's now a 6-0 as we missed the extra point, and that's kind of bad. So here are the Denver Broncos here taking this one a couple yards out of the end zone, and that is now a touchdown off the kickoff return. So a big play for the Denver Broncos to respond after that touchdown from Parker, as that was just bad kickoff coverage, and they set up their blocks perfectly, and Brandon takes that one to the house. So now it's 7-6 Broncos. They didn't even have to take a play on offense to score. They just hey, we're just going to run through this gap right here. And now we get the ball back. Vincent Harvey on the handoff. Gets a good chunk of yardage right there. Pick up about 14, 15 yards. And that's a first down for the Dolphins. As, you know, Vincent Harvey doing his thing once again. Averaging 5 yards a carry. Here again on 3rd down and 21. Here is Tannehill looking. And he throws it deep, but it's dropped. As that one looked like it could have landed in the hands of Parker. But Parker could not come down with it. And now it's going to be a 3 and out. 4th down and 21. There, as we got to punt the ball away. We're not going to go for it on when we're that far behind. Maybe on a 4th and inches, but maybe not on a 4th and 21. I'm just saying. So Kellen Moore, he's looking, scrambling for his life under pressure, and he throws an interception, throws that one into traffic to Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. And Rodgers-Cromartie is going to take this one, tiptoeing along the sidelines, inside the 10, down to the 7. Nice ball hawking coverage by DRC, and now we're in scoring position. And now 3rd and goal here. We're going to try and run that sweep to the outside on the left this time, and he's going to push it in. Vincent Harvey is, and it's now 13-7. We decided not to go for the 2-point conversion to get that 7-point lead. As you know, Kellen Moore looked like he was struggling outside, running out of the gates on that one. So his first pass of the day was pretty much picked off. But again, right here, that's a flag. That's going to be called pass interference. As yeah, look at the receiver's just begging for a flag. He's like, "Where's my flag, homie?" But we do get called for pass interference, as that was pretty obvious right there. That was just a pretty bad coverage right there. If we would have just let him catch it, maybe he would have dropped it. I don't know, something like that. But it doesn't matter because it's intercepted anyway. Another interception thrown by Kellen Moore. He's been struggling so far, as Rashad Jones picks that one up and, you know, decides to take it away. So here's 3rd down and 4 underneath, and this one's caught by Jarvis Landry, the former wide receiver from LSU. So 1st down and 10, single back formation. Here's Tannehill, looks over underneath again. Devontae Parker pushing forward for that 1st down, breaks a couple of tackles, and, you know, we're doing really good on offense. Very efficient so far. Tannehill's, you know, not turning the ball over, and I feel like if we don't turn the ball over, this offense can be super efficient. So Tannehill again almost throws that one away, but, you know, good defense by Stewart to, you know, deflect that one. So we're gonna try and go for it here on 4th and inches. As we're going to try and throw him off here. Hand off with up the gut this time instead of going to the outside like we always do. But they sensed it, and Stewart makes another fine play, and the Broncos get a turnover on down. So that's just bad play calling right there. Maybe I could have just settled for the field goal, but I didn't. So here's 1st and 10 at the 17 for the Broncos. Kellen Moore looking over the middle to Emmanuel Sanders. Emmanuel Sanders has nothing but green in front of him, as he's going to take this one to the house, as that's now a 14-13 game after an 83-yard touchdown. So both times the Broncos have scored, they've come off really big plays. So if we eliminate the big play, we might be able to stand a chance. I don't know. It's kind of hard to eliminate the big play, but that's all they live off of. So again, we get another 1st down. We're trying to slow the game down a little bit, trying not to make this game too high scoring. We don't like these high scoring affairs. I don't like them anyway. So I'm trying to minimize the damage here, try and hold the ball, throw these underneath throws that are just working like magic out here. They're just beautiful, beautiful work of art right there to Jarvis Landry. So I love those underneath passes. So 2nd down and 5 here. Tannehill looks underneath again to Vincent Harvey. Vincent Harvey getting the 1st down and keeping the drive moving. So I like these short underneath throws, especially with under 2 minutes to go. We don't want them to score again before halftime. So Vincent Harvey taking this one on the screen pass, gets the 1st down once again. Tannehill doesn't even have on 100-yard passing yet, but he's got 11 completions. He's not turning the ball over. I like to see that. So here again, 1st and 10, play action. Tannehill scrambling, a little bit over underneath, kind of a middle ground pass, kind of like not deep but not short either, but he does get the touchdown on that play thanks to the yak on that one. So now it's 19-14 here as we're trying to go for the 2-point conversion. So try and make it 21-14 before halftime. They do get the ball to start the 2nd half, so that would be kind of nice if we could get that touchdown lead. So Tannehill looks, but he gets it batted right in front of him, as now it's still 19-14, as Tannehill has just been he's been good, I'll say that much, but we would thanks to these 2 big plays, I'm a little scared for this defense. You know, we've been pretty good so far. We've forced a couple of turnovers, but it's still a 5-point game. So Tannehill again looking, and it's caught again by Devontae Parker. Parker's playing a huge role in this offense, and he gets them in field goal range with just 1 tick left. So now here is Ryan Suckup for the field goal, and that one is good. So now 22-14. We have a touchdown and a 2-point conversion lead going into halftime, and now I feel a little bit more comfortable with this lead. So, hey, we'll see how it plays out here in the 2nd half. 2nd down and 15 here for the Broncos. Here is Kellen Moore, play action. Looks, he's got his lefty arm hand, and he likes, well, yeah, he is left-handed, but he does get the completion over to the right side, and he gets the 1st down. Kellen Moore has been struggling today. Yeah, he has that 1 touchdown pass, but he's 3 for 9. I mean, come on, man. He's struggling. He's got those big completions, that 83-yard touchdown he had earlier, and that's about it. But again, another interception right there thrown by Kellen Moore, as Jones comes up with that one again. And no, you cannot do that. Or that's McLeod Jr. So Rodney McLeod Jr., you are being a very good player today. I like what I've seen from him, as he's got 2 interceptions on the day. So here is Jarvis Landry again, and he gets the 1st down for the Miami Dolphins, as the offense has been pretty efficient so far. Tannehill's getting these completions, moving the chains, and the run game has been super efficient today with Vincent Harvey just having like 5 yards of carry, so that's really, really nice. So Tannehill again getting that one, getting another 1st down to Jarvis Landry. Landry's, his yards per reception is down, but his reception numbers are about the same as last year. He's been more productive in that sense that he's just getting the ball across the line. He's gotten to move up to that number 1 slot on the depth chart, as we get another touchdown right there to make it 29-14. This game's starting to go a little bit more wide open now. So here, again, incomplete pass. Kellen Moore continuing to struggle, as he's 4 for 12 for 121, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. As he looks like he just needs a hug, man. He just needs a hug. But he's not getting it from our defense, that's for sure. He might want to go to his own sideline for that. I don't know about you guys. But here again, 3rd down and 2, again caught by Jarvis Landry, as there's a flag on the play. And that looks like it's going to be against Denver, holding on Denver. So we're going to see if we can move up 5 more yards and, getting our positions to score here. So 3rd down and 4 at the 40. Here is Tannehill looking, has time, and it's caught. And that was kind of an awkward catch for Jay Ajayi, but he does get it. 1st down Dolphins, and the drive stays alive. And Tannehill now throwing for 220 yards on the day, having a really good day, really efficient day, smart throwing from Tannehill, as he's going to take off running this time. He has some room to run, and he gets the 1st down and scoots out of bounds. So now we're at the 9 on a 1st and goal, trying to make it 36-14 at least. So 2nd down and goal here, sweep right. Here is Vincent Harvey, touchdown Dolphins, 36-14. This game's turning into a blowout on Sunday Night Football in the rain, as that's his 2nd touchdown of the day from Harvey. As now we're entering the 4th quarter now, still up by 22. This game's gotten a little bit crazy. So here is Kellen Moore again dropping back, looking to the right side. It's caught, and he actually completed a pass. Congratulations. The second one today to Emmanuel Sanders. And Emmanuel Sanders has got over 100 yards receiving on the day. Well, on just those 2 catches alone. So, hey, we got to stop. We got to stop Emmanuel Sanders. He's got over 100 yards receiving. Making another catch right there, as that looks like that's going to be another 15 yards due to a face mask. So we're now playing dumb defense. We cannot keep shooting ourselves in the foot. That's what our demise was last year. We shot ourselves in the foot last year with all these dumb penalties, and that's pretty much what led to our downfall last year against the Baltimore Ravens. As you see, we almost come up with another interception. As that one, oh man, Sanders had it was a drop, but it was almost turned into an interception. So that would have been nifty if we got another one. But here is Kellen Moore in the end zone in perfect stride to his rookie receiver for the touchdown, as that's his first ever touchdown catch from Dyers. And now they're going to try and go for 2 to make it a 14-point game and hand off to Lamar Miller, former Miami Dolphin, and he gets the 2-point conversion, making it 36-22. Now it's a 14-point game. Still plenty of time left in this game. Don't get me wrong. There's still 4 minutes, 43 seconds left. So we still got time. We got to make sure we play smart football as Benson Harvey continues to play smart football. He gets another first down. And 28 carries, 116, averaging 4 yards a carry. So I like the production from him as we continue to run the ball here. And 3rd down and 1, handoff to Jay Ajayi. Gets the ball up the gut and takes it past midfield for that first down, gain of 4. I like it. I like that a lot. So we know we like running the football today. We ran the ball over 30 times already. So again, handoff, Jay Ajayi up the gut. Why broke it? Why fix it if it's not broken? I almost said that backwards. But anyway, Tannehill, look, it throws it off his back foot, but somehow is caught. Who came down with that? I think that was Jacoby Jones, and he gets the first down with under 2 to go. And now we got a 2nd down and 1 here. Here's Tannehill again, looking. This time he does plant his feet and throws it, and he gets it off to Kenny Stills. Touchdown, Miami Dolphins. His 2nd touchdown of the day. It's now 43-22. As this one it's pretty much over, right? It's over. It's over. No, it's not. Not yet anyway. We still got a few more plays. Here is Kellen Moore. This one's intercepted again by DRC at the 34-yard line. And we're going to try and punch this one in one more time. We got time left. We're going to run the ball. And now we're down here inside the red zone, inside the 5. Handoff again, sweep left, Benson Harvey. Another touchdown for him. 3 touchdowns on the day for Harvey. And this final score, Miami Dolphins 50. Think about that. Miami Dolphins 50. Denver Broncos 22. This game was a blowout. It was a joke. The only reason the Broncos scored is because they got 2 big plays. Yeah, I wouldn't consider them lucky. I would just consider them just breaks. They got some breaks in this game, and they didn't get enough of them because obviously their defense didn't perform today. But we did a really good job on offense. The offense was very efficient. Defense played pretty good as well, forcing 4 turnovers. And we came out with a 28-point win. So next week, we're going to get ready again and get ready to start 4-0 again on the season. I think next week we're taking on the Cleveland Browns. So get ready for that one, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're a first-time viewer of myself, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And you guys have been amazing as always. And until next time, my name is Suh with Vengeance, and I am out. Peace.